little bit. First of all, I have to make a huge thank you because, well, she kind of guilted me into it. My uniform was finished this afternoon by my mother, right over there. So please give her a big round of applause. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Lynn Johnson, and I'm the second officer and the ship's counselor. I oversee the Department of things that don't fit under the usual departments, such as the Marines, Sciences, Medical, Engineering, and so on. In other words, I am the den mother of the misfits.
Good job for you.
She learned that from her mother.
When Commander Pickett advised the executive crew that we were supposed to give some kind of a short speech, I racked my brains over what to talk about all week. And you see, our fearless leader didn't exactly specify on what to say or talk about. He just said, just make it about 2 or 3 minutes long. And then he followed up with, just say a few words, Amy. And I was like, okay, I'll play Albus Dumbledore, phaser, transporter, chocolate, Easter Bunny, 10 forward, Romulans versus Klingons, the ultimate Friday night smackdown. Now, you know, this is something he should not have said to someone who's known to come from a highly smart-ass family. Then I really didn't want my legacy to be for the U.S. Aurora to be the first executive officer to face a court-martial.
Are you sure you're not a Marine?
No. So I ran into my mom this morning, and she grabbed something out of our library. It's The Nitpicker's Guide to Star Trek: The Next Generation by Phil Ferrand. Now, if any of you have read these books, you understand. And she turned it to page 290 and 291. The title was Trek Silliness, the Top 10 Oddities of Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh no.
Mom, I love you. I love the fact that you are a closet Trek fan, and I thank you for everything.
Not a closet anymore?
No.
You just been at it.
But digressing about Worf's marksmanship and Troy's tight bunny suit and Data's contractions just wasn't quite what Starfleet and the Aurora means to me. Starfleet is more than just a fan club for people who enjoy the Star Trek franchise. While we're fans of all things Trek, Starfleet's more than that. It is an international community that works together towards building a better world through education, charity, and understanding, regardless of your gender, your class, your sexual orientation, your size, your religious, your ethnicity. And my hope as an executive officer is that the Aurora starts its voyage fully. That as we start fully, we continue to maintain our purpose and the ideals of Starfleet, and that those of you who are here now supporting us as we officially deploy will continue to support us as we continue on our way. So thank you very much for being here and for supporting us. It's my honor to introduce our OIC.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well, this is going to be interesting for the simple fact that I was informed that I was making a speech about a minute ago.
Like that's ever been a
No
problem
pressure.
for you.
No pressure, really. I'm a born exhibitionist, so if any of you went to
Whoa,
Rocky
did not
Horror
need to know
last
that,
night,
girl.
you'll know why.
Oh boy.
When I was asked...
this uniform, is it?
No, it's the
No,
beard.
I was not in uniform, so... I was clothed too, though, so don't worry about that.
Oh God.
When I was asked by Brian, Captain Pickett here, to become the Marine OIC for his Starfleet chapter, my first thought was, oh great, Marines. But then I thought about it, and I've got respect for Marines, the real Marines, the real world Marines. I mean, we're Marines, but we're not Marines.
Not what you're ahead.
What she said. And I said, okay, cool. And I started thinking about it. Star Trek, what is Star Trek? Star Trek is a dream. Star Trek is a dream created by a man who unfortunately is no longer amongst us. But what he created was a future perfect. A future where people live in peace and harmony, and regardless of the little, Klingons and Romulans and Jem'Hadar and all of those, that just makes good storytelling. The Federation, what he created is an equality. Equality of worlds, an equality of sexes, equality of races, equal across all boundaries. So, a Marine on a Starfleet vessel. I'm equal to... No problem. It works for me. I see the people who've done this, and I see where, what they've done on the various websites and such like that, and from talking to them and that. And I'm more than happy to do this. Eventually we will do more, and we will have other Marines joining us, and we will have Marines from other, we'll have events with other Marines and such like that. We won't keep you in paintball. But
I'll get you back.
I'm happy. Oh, I know you will. I'm happy for it. It's something that actually kind of, kicked me off the couch. I still am a couch potato, but now I'm kind of less than half baked and more than something. So I would like to thank everybody for coming. There's some friends here that I'm trying to convince to join us.
I'm sure I have no idea who you're talking about.
You're behind the 8 ball.
Maybe I'm already ahead of you, you just don't know it.
He's a quick one. But
and a coworker.
Yeah, well, that too.
You'd make a great Marine.
He doesn't want to be a Marine. He wants to be a fleetie.
Yes. Yes. She won't let me go Marine Reserves.
Again, I'd like to thank all of you for coming. Again, this is all kind of literally off the cuff because, like I say, a minute and a half, well, actually 2 minutes now, I got the heads up. But thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you who have come, all that you have done before us, and all that we will all do together in the future. Thank you very much.